my father and me together. It's a funny story. I was broke up with my boyfriend for 7 or 8 years ago. I even cannot remember now. And I went to Eskişehir, my hometown, and I met with my father, and I was so depressed, and I told my story to my family that we broke up and I'm so unhappy and I don't want to do new things anymore. And he said, okay Hande, come with me. I have a friend, a fortune teller, and he really knows what's going to happen for your future. And then we went there, and then I sit down on a table, on a chair, and listen to the fortune teller like this all the time. Yes, oh yeah. And he knows almost everything. And then I went back to Istanbul, and then my father informed me that after 2 years that he made a business in my hometown because with that fortune teller. He had this plan. He is bringing his friends to this fortune teller, but before going there, he is giving the information to the fortune teller, and he is knowing everything, almost everything, and they are playing this game. And then I asked my father, why did you do this? And he said, because you are my very, very smart girl, even you almost, anyhow, my smart girl, and you believe in that guy, and if you believe in that guy, everyone can believe. I thought that. And then he had this plan, and it was not a life-changing experience for me, but a life-changing time for my hometown.
I had this other time when one of my close friends applied for a job in my own company, and she was very excited about it. But then I somehow learned that she didn't get the job. Then we met with her, we drank Turkish coffee together, and she was so excited about the job. Oh, I'm so happy that we'll work together again, we'll do this, we'll do that. And I just couldn't find the courage to say that she didn't get the job. So I said, let me have a fortune telling for you. And I was like, the doors are closed. You know, no changing in your life, nothing at all. And of course she didn't get it at all. And I had to, a couple of days she had to wait for the call from the Human Resources Department. And so this is my question. Have you ever used fortune telling to tell someone about something? Does anyone? Am I the only one? Oh, sorry, Arjo. Come on, please.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. To begin with, fortune telling can be done with coffee cups, with water pots, and even with dreams. And not only Sigmund Freud, but Carl Gustav Jung was a master of dreams. And he used to think that we have symbols in our dreams. And just like when we read a novel, and when the word cat is there in the novel, it may symbolize something. So if you see a cat in the coffee pot, it may symbolize something. So at times that I was doing coaching for people and who wanted to quit smoking, somebody came to me, and this lady was smoking like 2 packs of cigarettes or something like that. I don't know how much she smoked, but it was like. So, and she told me that she had a dream, and in this dream she quit smoking. I asked her how she managed to do that. She told me exactly the steps that she needed to go through. So, I gave her back the steps that she needed to do, and then she quit smoking. More lines.
Yeah, there's not light yet.
No light. Okay.
And now we have we have the second section. I need some fortune tellers, coffee cup readers. Yeah, I was saving this one for you, but you acted. For this one, I will choose Rasif because I saw him reading coffee cups of very fine ladies. So.
Benim orada gece vardı.
I know he has.
Niye kapatıyorsun?
Size baktıracak.
Tell us about fine ladies.
Hiç çekilmiyor. Baktı.
These are the coffee cups.
Video master, are you in action?
Choose.
Of course. Don't worry.
Choose one of them and read us, please. And it's the coffee cup of Lada. Okay. Please make your fortune.
Oh! Okay, first, I will do it, as many of you know, how I do it. Think about your future life. And as you think about your future life, we will have 5 seconds of eye contact. And during that, what you want to be, what you want to achieve, what you don't want to achieve, what problems you want to solve, think about those for 5 seconds, and also make a wish. Start. Done.
Show 3 seconds.
Okay. I got it. I don't need to look at it anymore. My brain. Right. Now, you are entering a new phase in your life. In this phase, you are going to eliminate some of your old habits. But you will build on the lessons you derive, and you will apply all of the 7 habits very effectively. But there will be some challenges, because you will forget the 8th habit. And because of that, you will have to go back and start from scratch. But you know, at the end, I see victory. Even Nostradamus said that you would be succeeding in his prophecies. Yes. You will have a very big problem. But you know, there are, for people who can see it, there are opportunities and problems. And she will see that problem. Ah, give me another problem, please. I want to kill that problem. You're going to say that, and you will be very successful. In business, in love, it's going to take a little more challenge. You are going to have to apply some of your salsa techniques to be successful. But you will do that very successfully. And, you know, it's so nice to have you in this club. But the other one I will tell you privately because that's really secret.
And we have one more volunteer. We need one more volunteer for another reading. Any of the girls? Tuba, you're looking like you really want this. No, I saw it.
Okay.
Who is this going to?
Like I'm going to do
And the victim is John. This is his.
So what do you want to learn? Which part of your life would you like to get some fortune telling?
I'm married, so that's why.
There is
I
nothing
prefer
that's all.
business life, yeah. I like to speak. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So I really don't understand anything about coffee reading or fortune telling out of a coffee cup. But I have a good story about that. I have a friend, very close friend from my childhood. She was a student in United States and she was also working in a restaurant. I don't know if it was a Turkish restaurant or not, but the owner was American. And one day, an Indian couple came to the restaurant. She's telling this, and they also ordered a Turkish coffee. It was on the menu, and she was working with tips. So just for fun and just for making a favor, she says to the lady that in Turkey we have this custom. We do fortune telling out of these coffee cups. And the lady is very much interested. Sounds very fun. Would you like to do it for me? She says, why not? Let me give it a try. Actually, she was a psychology student, so she was good at making things. Things up. Anyway, so she said something like, there is just one thing in your life, and you are struggling for it for years and years, and this is the time that you will achieve a certain point. You will achieve, gain a success about that. And she totally made this up. I don't know. Anyway, and then she got the biggest tip of her life. And the story does not end here. The best part is, I think in 1 month, the couple comes back to the restaurant and just gives a big hug to my friend, and she doesn't understand why. So the story behind is that that couple were married for a couple years, and they were trying to get a baby. And I think there were problems, and for some reason they were not successful in getting a baby. And after this psychological thing, I think the woman gets pregnant, and then this is the reason why she hugs her. I don't know if she really saw her future or not, but it definitely worked. So this was a nice story about fortune telling.
I see the neighbor.
Oh, we have time for one more. Who wants this? Who wants the last one? You don't have to actually look at the fortune, as too bad that you can speak about anything you like to. Does any of our guests want to join this part?
Or any new members? Would you like?
Or a new member? Anyone? New member. Sure, I'll give you this part.
Actually, I will not going to talk about this either. I want to talk about the future and the fortune. I believe we make our own future and we decide for ourselves. So I don't believe in fortune telling. And when I see people go fortune telling, I feel a little bit come on, why you do that? It's really not pointless, I don't know. And when I had my worst year in my life, the ÖSS year, I had a friend who goes to fortune teller every week. So she goes fortune telling, and then she says that it makes me really comfortable, and she likes this a lot. And she started to invite friends to the fortune teller too, and my friends started to go together fortune telling every week. So I was thinking come on, why? But I saw when they go there, they feel more confident and they feel really entertained. And my friends who went there actually achieved their goals. So I don't believe in fortune telling, but when you go there and when you believe in fortune telling, then you can make things about it. So, not believing fortune telling, but believing yourself can decide your future, I believe. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So this is the end of our table topic session. Thank you.
Thank you for all of the